We meet again so soon. It feels like. Oh, sorry, I'm just queuing up some music. Don't mind me. Um, so, yeah, oh, I was gonna pick a better title for the stream before I went live today, but apparently I forgot. Um, anyways, uh, so, yeah, I, for those of you who tuned in yesterday, I did 15 hours, which is pretty good. I felt. I was enthusiastic about it. Anyways, um, if I were to do 15 hours again today, I would be up until 3 in the morning. Which isn't to say that I won't. uh, just to say that I have that to think about. So we'll see. I still have like a lot of soda, so I've got that going for me, and I can. I wonder how much soda is in a lethal dose. I guess that's something to to consider. But other than that, I don't have much restrictions. It's like with that and my own stamina. Um, Gosh, I didn't get much sleep last night, so this whole stream is gonna be a little bit. I don't know. I'm not gonna be on my. I'm not gonna be at peak performance. I'm not gonna be at the top of my game per se. But no, it should be cool either way. Uh, so yeah, so yes, one of the things we worked on yesterday was new character art. Oh yeah, wait. This is a really important moment because okay, yesterday the first time I ran the script, uh, at the beginning of the day yesterday, I found out that I had lost a bunch of data from Friday. So now I'm really excited to run the script now to see what data I might have lost. So let's do that. Let's find out how much data I lost from yesterday. No data? Did I lose no data? That'd be interesting. Uh, um, that'd be neat if things just like actually worked. Oh yeah, look at all these things that are like kind of working, basically. Who else in here? Wow, look at all these people in here. Wait, why are there 4 people listed? Binry, Vordalos. Oh, and BinryBot. And JourneyBot was the first one, right? I guess that's 4. Uh, well, yeah, this is actually like how it was working yesterday, so that's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. Not very broken or anything. What a refreshing change of pace. Um, yeah, so the character art from yesterday. Uh, One thing that occurred to me only recently. So like yeah, so we have these 2 frames of animation for the characters, and I yesterday when I was working on these, I was fairly careful to make the characters not too overtly gendered because I'm not planning on making like so much character art. Winter Inferno, welcome back. How's it going? Uh, hey. um, One thing that didn't occur to me until just just today actually is that I did not make the characters as ambiguously raced. I don't know what the correct term is there, but I might give it a quick tweak, possibly. I think I might just check if I can, because basically, like, what I tried to do yesterday, or what I spent a lot of time on yesterday. Oh, I guess. Oh no, I should. Yeah, I should be careful about these scenes, I guess. So wait, okay, control. Yeah. So what I did a lot yesterday was not a lot, but like what I thought about a lot yesterday is this tool. Oh yeah, no wait, I was having better luck with the square tool actually. um, yeah, so I put some time in yesterday trying to make sure that the character conformed to that like one aspect of like the character design. So now I think I'm going to give this other aspect a shot. Should I include that one? Exclude? No, I'll include that one. Include, exclude, include, exclude. I think it doesn't really matter either way. I just want to get. Yeah, no, that's probably fine. And then yeah, this whole top brim was like 1 pixel too deep. What about this one? Is that? No, that's fine. Alright. Did I want that pixel? I might want that pixel. No, do I want that pixel? No, I don't want that pixel. I don't think I want that. No, I don't want that pixel. Oh, it's kind of a weird pixel. No, I do want that pixel. I lied. I lied. Alright, and then... Oh yeah, this is a bit fuzzy. But I'll just see what I can do. And this might be a failed experiment. I might not end up changing anything. I just want to give it a shot. Because it'd be nice if it would work out. Oh yeah, this is way easier. I don't know why I kept trying to use the lasso tool. That thing's so fiddly. So fiddly. Oops. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Wait, hold on. I think I selected way too much, right? I'm not... Oh, it's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I'll just assume that that should be included. And we'll see how it turns out. So, adjustments... Oh. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Alright, yeah, just for convenience sake, I'm going to cut out a bunch of this region. Because that way I can just copy and paste from one image to the other. Because the face and the hands don't move between frames. Alright. Convenience. Justness. What am I trying to change here? Hue saturation, I think. I was thinking hue saturation because I could do lightness. Maybe that's not quite right. Oh, actually, I just wanted to make sure I could control the hue so it didn't get too greenish. Saturation. I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, look, I have a face. I have like a... Well, the lighting is different on my face. It's kind of mirrored. So... I think, yeah, maybe I'll just amp up the saturation a bit. Although, you know, to be honest, I'd rather amp up the saturation on the main skin tone and not as much on the shadow. So I don't have to do that separately. Yeah, I might have to do that separately. Which shouldn't be too bad. But for now, I'll not do it as much. Oh, yikes. Yeah, if I don't do it... yeah, I'll just have to do it separately. And, like, eminently. Alright, let's... Oh, how am I going to do this? Because I don't want to lose this selection. Well, alright, I'll see... How does that compare? Deselect. Oops. Let's put it to the same zoom level. It's a little bit better, I think. I wish they would stay on the same zoom scale instead of like getting all weird and onto different zoom scales, because it doesn't really help to click between frames when they're drastically different sizes. Alright, I think that's a little bit better, but I do need to do the saturation thing that I was talking about. Alright, so I'm going to do, yeah, copy, paste. Oh, my laptop's running out of battery. So of course the processing power plummets and everything gets all choppy and weird. Alright, hopefully that's better. Alright, so now I'll see what I can do about the face. the primary tone of the face. Yeah, I just want to basically just saturate this part. And I guess technically I want to do it for the hands too. Although it's probably not going to be as noticeable on the hands. Technically I want to do it. Alright. Hue saturation. No. Don't do that anymore. Don't do those things anymore. Not more of that. Just a little more saturation. Alright, so 100 I guess is default. So just like, not too much, just like amp it up a little bit. Is that better? Can't really tell. Just sucks. Yeah, that's better, definitely. Alright, so undo, copy, paste, and yeah, let's see how that looks. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. File, save, yeah, save, okay. File, save, okay, deselect. Alright, it's not perfect, but, so I might want to tweak it further actually, but it's good enough for now, for starters. So yeah, let's rerun the script and see how that looks. So I think I'm going to re-deactivate the panel because I'm not really working on panel stuff. I use that for testing. We did multi yesterday. Hold on, delay events. Did that work? Are we in the middle of an event? Yeah, we're probably in the middle of an event. So wait, hold on. Hoist. Let's end this event real quick because I'll just test one more time the thing that I was testing yesterday, which was end. Good. Delay events. Yeah, the last thing I did yesterday before the end of the stream is so like for an event with two things, there's like here is the thing, there is the thing. Create event, like they show up. There's two places on screen for these things to show up. Whereas if there's no, so like in the pre-scripted events, there are two options. So far there's two. I might change that. I might change that. So actually that might be another thing to do today. Because spoilers, the things that I'm planning on doing today are, the placement of the action text is one of the last things I crammed in yesterday. So I want to touch that up so that it looks nicer because we're probably seeing it right now on stream. Like it looks fine with this pink background, but on stream it's probably illegible with all the stuff that's like all the random stuff that's underneath it. So I want to actually put like a frame around these things so that way no matter what's behind them they'll be legible. So that's one thing that I want to do today. I might do that soon. What else do I want to do today? I want to update save data. Hey, MJT Natao. MJ Natao. I don't know exactly what would be the most pronounceable part of your, or like what of your name I should call you by. But welcome. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for stumbling over your name. Yeah, I'm feeling a little emo. I actually meant to change the title before I went live, but I forgot, and so I left it as gquit by accident. But I live in America, and I was just feeling very gquit this morning. So that's what that was about. Oh, okay. All right, and yeah, now that it's actually capitalized, it makes more sense, or it's like easier to. Sorry, yeah, no, I'm just terrible with names. I'm sorry. It's everyone's name. It's not just yours. I'm bad with my own name. I like when people ask me how to pronounce my name. I'm like, I don't know. You do it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So there's only these two places. Like, if there were more actions, like there wouldn't be more places for them. Thank you, Max. Welcome. How's it going? Yeah, so right, so I'll conclude this event, and then if I make an event with like more things, like here are many things, look at them. So there's still only two places for them. Huh. Wait, why does it start with here and them? So they go in a weird order. I thought they were going to go in a more sensible order, but for some reason they go in a weird order, which I think is probably fine, right? But yeah. So basically, what we're seeing here is that since they're still, I mean, again, sorry, it's probably hard to see like on the actual bottom frame, but like in the pink window here, um, yeah, we can kind of see like it's just like flipping between them. So like it's like yeah, it just cycles. It just keeps like going through the list, and so it's only hey, Maxim Secret. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. Um, my name. Oh, all right. So yeah, my name is it's the five most important characters from my real name, and I just like put them in a different order. So, um, like my real name is uh, uh, well, my real name uses many of the same characters, and I don't like my real name, so I tried to improve it a little bit. It didn't turn out great. Anyways, yeah, yeah, that's pretty close, MJ. That is about right. um, all right, yeah. So I don't know why I was showing this off. I was just showing this off. I guess I was just testing it again because I only tested it once yesterday, and it seems to be working. Except the order is weird, and I think I noticed that the order was weird yesterday. I don't know if I totally care that the order is weird. Like maybe the order is just weird. Like maybe that's just how that goes. What was the order? Hold on, I'm gonna do another one. I'm just gonna do like number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, number six, number seven, number eight, number nine. All right, let's see what order it actually goes in. Or are they not going to show up? What's happening? Huh. Didn't seem to like that. Which is weird, because... Oh! Wait. No, that seems weird. Why wouldn't it have worked, I wonder? Hmm. I don't know any specific reason why that wouldn't have worked, but... So that's something to look into. I'm guessing that... So conclude event. Uh, I'm guessing that doesn't have to do with like having so many. I'm guessing that just has to do with... Yeah, I guess single number tags don't show up. Which I didn't like, actually. I don't, I actually wanted to kind of trim out numbers altogether. But... Oh, no, it's because they're one character long. Right, no, yeah. One character long, whatevers don't count. Right, okay. That's what it is. So if I do, like... Instead I do, like... A1, A2... Hmm. I guess... I don't know, do I have any specific reason to be filtering out? Alright, so it starts with 9 and 8? Really? And then it goes to 3 and 8? 3 and 2? 1 and 2? 1 and 7, of course. I don't know what's happening here. 6 and 7. Alright, it seems to be mostly random, which is funny because I thought I had set it up so that it would just go in order. Like, I thought it would go 1 and 2, and then 3 and 2, and then 3 and 4, and like so on and so forth. But no. I don't know. Whatever. Like, I guess it doesn't technically matter, so. Why is there always this O here? Oh, because they're. Right, okay, no. Yeah, because no one's actually. Right now. I know what that's about. um. Alright, so anyways, yeah, I was going to rerun the script. Oh yeah, I was going to disable the command. That's why, yeah, I was checking that out. I was testing that before I disabled the panel, because I don't really need the control panel right now. It just kind of gets in the way. Just mildly cluttersome. So let's see. Alright, yeah, I can never really evaluate visuals very well on this screen, so I have to kind of, I'm going to pull up this stream on my other monitor and check it out there because it's just easier to see really how it's going to come across. Like I think that screaming pink background makes it slightly harder to see how it's really going to look. Um, so let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna just take my other monitor's not far. I'm just gonna step off camera for a second to go take a closer look. I think that looks good. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. So I'm probably gonna keep that. Yeah. It loses a little bit of the contrast just because of the background, but the background's gonna change. That's just one background, so there's supposed to be like a bunch of different backgrounds and whatnot. All right. Yeah, so something you might notice is that currently, like the rate of so we have the action things showing up on screen. Now, hypothetically, if you could read them, like they would be useful and everything. But the what we don't have working yet is the frames behind them. Right, so they're not visible. But no, that's not what I meant to say. What we don't have actually going now is the timing. Hey, Mitsuki, how's it going? I never said 18 hour. I never said 18 hour, because if I did 18 hour, it means I'd be streaming until 6 in the morning, which is not going to happen. I assure you that is not going to happen. I did say maybe 15 hour, we'll see. Uh, So yeah, the other thing you might notice is that this because of stream delay, even though the actions are showing up on stream, even though the actions are showing up on stream, this because of the stream delay, you can't. It's not useful. Like you can't really respond in time. So for one thing, I'm gonna fix the timing. Like the current timing is not representative of the final timing. So for the final product, it should be a lot more playable. Um, what else? That is it, Kina. I think there are a few more letters in the genre. I forget which letters, but I think there are a few more letters in the genre. But yes, that is it. That is the one. Oh yeah, because it's also open world, narrative, linear, story driven sandbox. Yeah. um, so yeah, let's do the backdrops first, because like I really can't evaluate much of the playability until we get those backdrops. Like that says batten and hoist, but like how would you know? How would you know really? Oh yeah, wait, no, I'm looking at the stream delay, so it actually didn't say batten and hoist. It said I don't know something else, but whatever. All right, so um, so I was completely joking. That was all a joke. It well so what genre would you say like in terms of like narrative, story driven, open world, et cetera, like those type of categories, how would you describe Dungeons and Dragons or like another tabletop role playing game? Because I kind of, in my perspective, like it's kind of all of them, right? It's like dubstep. All right, I'm just gonna count dubstep as one of the genres. It is, but yeah, no. The reason I joke about like what genre is it is because like how would you describe the genre of like of a tabletop role playing game? Like really, it's whatever genre the DM makes it, right? Well, no, Demonsuki. I'm talking like the question was in terms of things like narrative, story driven, open world, etc., etc. Mitsuki, troll. You troll. In terms of things like open world, story driven, narrative, linear, sandbox, how would you describe tabletop RPG? Because what I'm saying is it's basically all of those things and or none of those things based on how the DM chooses to play it. So yeah, the reason I joke about those genres for this game is that it has all the flexibility. It has all the same flexibility. All right. So yeah. So okay. So for the frames, it's basically just basically all we need is something that will fit our character set. So open. So I'm not actually going to edit this file, but this is basically these are the characters that we have to fit in our frame. So like Wait, why is this as tall as it is? Oh, because the A extends up like that. What extends so far down? Oh, the comma extends so far down. So, like, I don't know. I might just... Actually, so I'll probably make the frame slightly bigger than this. Like, it'll probably be, like, several pixels bigger than this. Like, maybe 2 pixels on on any dimension. Uh... um... Alright, so, what, oh yeah, so then the other thing is I actually need 3 assets here. I need the terminal, well, I mean, kind of 2 assets, because one of the assets is just going to be, oh no, it's not actually just going to be the mirror inversion. So I need 3 assets here. I need the 2 terminals, and then spacers in the middle, because our font is monospaced. So we just have to repeat the spacer character for each character in between, and then we need the bookends to, uh, is it troll day in chat, or do you guys just not want me to pay attention to it? I don't know. Either way. Um, uh, so, uh, yeah, right. So, yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say like 2 extra pixel breadth on either dimension, probably. Uh, uh, yeah, when I had chat, the the frame for the game looks a little weirder. Whatever. We can deal with that. So, anyways, so right, so the width of a character is 24 pixels. The height is 42, but if I'm adding 2 pixel buffer on either side, then it'll be 46. So, file new. Oh yeah, and actually for starters, yeah, 46 will be the height. But for starters, I actually want to. I think I want to draw it all as one unit and then chop it up to get the individual assets. So for starters, I'll. How wide do I want it to be? I guess like, yeah, I guess it's fairly arbitrary. I'll just say like. Oh yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is interesting because the like this the hmm wow, the spacer character has to be very uniform because it has to like loop over itself, and I don't actually want it to look like it's looping. I want it to just look like it's a clean flat like. So like, I mean, I could even just draw it like 1 pixel width and then just like redo that pixel again and again. Um, uh, so I guess this doesn't have to be very wide at all. So yeah, I don't know. I'll just start it as what like uh no, okay, I can do this. It's gonna be all right. 24 is the width, so I'll just do like I don't know 40 or something. And wow, that's pretty petite. Anyways, all right. So select all, get rid of all, and then so yeah, the gist is basically that I want it to be like a slightly round edged. Whoops, no, slightly round edged. Oops. What am I doing? Slightly round-edged, squarish-y thing. I don't want it to be this dark, though. I want it actually to be slightly opaque. Or slightly transparent, I mean. Fairly transparent, actually. I was thinking transparent gray, though. Whoops. I'll probably have to tweak this a bit to to get it quite the effect that I want. But for starters, it'll be something like this, I think. And then, yeah, actually, this isn't a very complex shape either. Because for one thing, actually, huh? Wait, what color did I go with for? I think I went like this. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want it to be something like this. Like this is almost done. Except let's go for brush with 3. Is that? Yeah, now I have to bring it in. Yeah, I didn't really want anything fancy. Just like basically something like this. Mods lover, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Uh, I guess I can re-enable chat. I prefer how the layout is framed with it. So, anyways, all right. So, yeah, I mean, like, this might actually be entirely sufficient. The one thing I was thinking of adding was like a light layer of shading, kind of. I don't know. That might be gilding it. So I might not actually want it after I try it, but for starters, let's see what that would look like. Not like that. No, not like that. Oh, this is just a hard line. It's not, there's no like, I guess I was picturing like some level of feathering. Oh, yeah, no, I should probably do this as a higher res version and then scale it down, I think, to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah. Alright, so image, canvas size, maintain aspect ratio. So it's 40 pixels in width, so let's just multiply it by like 8. So 4 times 8 is what, like, I know this one, 32, so 320. Alright, so select all of this, delete all of this, let's start over. So yeah, the slightly oblong thingamajig, although we messed up our color palette. Oh, and also, that's way bigger, we need a much bigger brush size. Wait, so I think we did 3 last time, so 3 times 8 is 24. I guess this would be maintaining the same ratio, kind of. So, yeah, this is probably fine, I guess. Just getting it so that it hits on the edges fairly cleanly. I have no clue what this means. Talking in French, so you cannot understand us. Haha! Eat it, Mitsuki! Better Twitch TV's translate tools are no match for you. Or you're no match for Better Twitch TV's. Omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage. Is that too far? Is that right? About right? Hold on, let's get up close and personal with this one. Oh yeah, no, that was way too far. That's right though. Yeah, it's perfectly abutting. I might get bored and not actually go through with it, but yeah, I was hoping that was an accurate translation. I try that button and most of the time it doesn't actually work. It like just comes up with like weird gibberish, and then I can't even see what the original message was anymore. But that time it seemed pretty good. It seemed pretty clean. Oh, whoa. How did I? Wait, oh, I wasn't scrolled over all the way. Delightful. Alright, so maybe it was right the first time. Whatever. Alright, that's good. Yeah, and so then the only other thing I really want to do here... Oh yeah, for one thing I want to get the borders correct. And then, yeah, hey, we got a new follower! Pink Captain, welcome to the stream. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you, yeah. The only other thing I really want to do with this is, besides scale it back down so it's the correct size and chop it up so that I can use it for the assets or whatever. Seriously? Using the Japanese once seemed would not stomach understand. Well, you're right, Mitsuki, because stomach not understand. Stomach not understand at all. um, what would have been a better, what would have been like a more faithful translation from that Demonsuki? Like what would how would you have translated it? Um, yeah, that's actually the part I was wondering because I thought you were saying like I thought you were saying like a gut feeling or something like you or a hunch, because like I don't know in my language like a hunch can be described as like a feeling in your gut or like a I don't know if that was okay. Stomach, huh? Yeah, I only Google Translate or only whatever service this is can explain that one. Science cannot. Oh yeah. So the yeah. So hmm. So the line width changes the bend rate, like the curve angle. So I think I have to go with a much higher one, just so that the curve angles are at least reminiscent. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going for anything fancy. Basically, just something like this, kind of. And this will just be the frame that goes around the the text, so that it doesn't, so it's not just floating in space, I guess. Uh, yeah. All right. Let's see how something like this would work. So now I'll save this before. So save as. Uh, I'll save it as a PDN. No, I guess I can save it as a ping. So action frame or something. Action frame. Uh, uh, so yeah, all right, and then so now we're going to scale this down back by what was it? It was 40. It was originally 40 by something, 40 by 46, yeah. And then so now we need the middle. We need like the middle. What? The middle like 24 pixels, and this. I think the middle pixels are all identical. I don't think there's any difference between I think if I took a 1 pixel cross section and multiplied it over 24 times, it would be the same thing. So let's just grab at stuff and see what we end up with. All right, 24 pixels. So I think these are like the middle 24 pixels. So this will be the repeating one that is the backdrop based on the character length, and then yeah, and then I'll just put the caps on either end. So like those caps will be individual files. And I want to change how big those caps are, like how much space there is on on either side, how big those margins are. So file new yos paste file save as. So this will be a frame or act frame.ping. Actually, I guess act frame m for middle, and then I'll have act frame left and right too. So I don't know if I really need I don't know if I need the ends to be so wide. I'll probably make it I think I have a few too I think these what is this I think that's 8 pixels wide or somewhere in that range. And I don't think it actually needs to be 8 pixels wide. I think actually it'd be better off as just yeah, the edges and then maybe a 2 pixel buffer or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, we can we can change this based on how it looks. Would Uh, what story? Oh wait. Oh cool. Oh wow. That's awesome. What are you writing about, Mitsuki? Alright, so here's the left. Oops, no, not that. File, save as. So act frame L. Hey, we got a new follower. Bing Captain Stowe. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate your viewership and your support. um, Sorry for showing your name in big letters across the screen. I think Bing Captain might catch on that you're stowing away at this point. Sorry for blowing your cover. Alright, act frame L. Okay. And then same thing on the other side. What was that? That was like 5 characters, right? Yeah, 5 characters. So now let's take the other 5 characters. Copy, paste, file save as. Act frame R. R. Okay. Okay. So we need to know that width. That width is an important thing. So let's start, now that we have our assets, or at least one draft of our assets, let's start hooking stuff up. Oh yeah, Wordless, welcome. Yeah, we did that. That was one of the things that we did yesterday, towards the later half of the stream. Yeah, so we did character art, and now it's kind of hard to read, but there's technically action text showing up. What we're working on now is making a frame for the action text so that it's actually legible. Because like, I mean, it lines up pretty perfectly. So like, you see all this like cluttery like this text in the background, the output from IRC, and like these tools or whatever, and it like perfectly makes that stuff illegible. So we're just making a little like frame to go around it so that it'll pop no matter what is in the background. And then yeah, the other things that we're working on today are going to be like, I'm going to amp up save data so that instead of just saving your experience points, we can start saving other things about the character so that, you know, well, for example, I keep saying I'm going to give people a badge for helping test the project while it's running, just for like, you know, being in the chat channel and like throwing data into the system. So like stuff like that, I want to start adding, and then I think I might start adapting events too, so that even the prescripted events can be a little more diverse and a little more interesting. Like I mean, now that we have like multi-select events, like we can do that. We can have like prescripted multi-select events if we want to. I don't know. And then we can start adding more events. We can start making more backgrounds. We can start making tech that switches from one background to another, like segues from one background to another. Because like, so yeah, if I kind of want to do the background switching at some point. And the thing about that though is that like, I think I need to make segues. Because like, I can't really think, like, unless there's like an abrupt, like everything disappears and then reappears a second later. Oh yeah, so if you want to, so like gameplay is very simple. Being Captain's dog, welcome. Welcome aboard, yar. Sorry. Yeah, gameplay is very simple right now because I've only put in 8 different events and it just cycles randomly through 8 different events. But if you go to this other chat channel, like it's not, the finished product is not going to be in the other chat channel. And if you're on mobile, I guess you actually can't go to the other chat channel, so I'm sorry. It's not going to, like, the game will eventually move over to this chat channel once it's done and it's not spammy and it's actually, like, playable and fun. But for now, it's in this other channel. And, yeah, so you can kind of get a sense of what it has going on so far. And just to keep in mind, like, what's happening in that channel is the prescripted events. What the game will actually be more about, or also about, is live events, too. I disabled it, but for now, because I'm not working on it, but there's I have a special control panel on my side where I can make the I can change the story as it goes. Like I can like these events are prescripted. These events in the other chat channel are prescripted, but like I can make live events, and so it's kind of like I was comparing it earlier to like a tabletop role playing game because like it has all that freedom of like we make the story as we go kind of situation. So yeah. So okay, with the five is an important thing that I have to start hooking up now. So font, etc., etc. I guess I'll just put it after the font stuff is so act frame L equals pygame image load act frame L dot ping, and then same with M and R. Hey, it's alphabetical order, right? Left, middle, right. L, M, R. How convenient or meaningless. Google Captain, welcome. Look at all these followers we're getting. Look at them all. Oh. Sorry, wordless multi-select events. So currently for all the events, you can choose one action. So like for example, it says like will you peruse coffers, examine an ancient relic. You can choose coffers, and if you change your mind, you can choose relics. And at any given time, though, you've only chosen one. You've either chosen no actions or you've only chosen one action. A multi-select action event means you can choose as many or as few actions as you want. So I haven't really started thinking too hard about those yet, except that like hypothetically they're so okay. So yeah, right now the entire game really focuses around like, do I want this or do I want this? But I want to make it a little more conceptually complex. I think another interesting situation is not when you just have to choose, not like a multiple choice or like not like just an A or B sort of situation, but you really have to like evaluate like multiple options and kind of I just think it'll add more like flexibility to like what type of events we can come in yet, what type of events we can add in, and so I haven't authored any yet. Like I haven't really come up with what events those are, but I want to come up with those events because I want to vary gameplay like that. Yes. What did I think of, Mitsuki? Oh, well, I didn't explicitly say that. What's the cool idea? Oh yeah, yes, that is correct, Demonsuki. Yeah, so I've been calling this side quest because it's gonna be we're gonna be this is the game that so once it's done we'll like it'll be up and running and I won't be working on this project anymore. I mean I might come back and expand this project again at some time in the future and just add little things, new things here and there. But for the most part, I'm gonna be working on other projects and this game will be played. It'll just be running all day, every day. um, right now, all the events are random. All the prescripted events are random. It's just there's a pool of events and it's all random. So one thing that I want to do there is I've been thinking about like setting up branching trees and stuff and like actually adding like that level of stuff. I think that'll be down the line. Earlier than that, I think though I might start categorizing the event so that way, especially once we have different backgrounds, like once we can travel to different places, then there'll be specific events that make sense. So like if we're in a cave, the events will be like cave themed. They'll be like you won't find a pirate ship on the open seas in the middle of a cave because like there aren't many open seas in the middle of a cave. Like sometimes I guess maybe no, but yeah. So yeah, I want to expand that stuff too. But right now it's very basic. The reason I haven't been expanding, or the reason I'm not putting too much weight on the randomly generated events is that I actually don't want those to be the main focus of the game. I want the live events to be a greater focus. So I mean, as I start using the tool, like as we start actually playing it, like once it is put into practice, it'll become clearer like how much how much it will be of the one and how much will be of the other. So, yes, exactly. Well, no. Well, right. So that's exactly why we're not doing it. Because we want it to be, we want the decisions to, we, okay, so in video games are cool in that, like, they have very set rules, and then, like, you can play those rules, and then they always play out the same way, or there's some randomness, but, like, they always play out within the same stochastic possibilities. Uh, the thing about tabletop RPGs is that, like, you can do basically anything you want, and so the whole decisions influence the outcome thing is way better in tabletop RPGs than in video games, because in video games it's like this stochastic set in which you can feel like you're having influence, whereas in like the fluidity of a tabletop role playing game, you literally have influence, like in real, like not in real life, not in real life, but like in the game actually. So yeah. Yeah. All right. So we have our act frames. I need to keep note of the width of the act frame. So act frame width. I guess I don't know. Whatever. And that actually just means the edges. Oh, and it equals 5. Uh, so. So now, hey, we got a new follower. Can't tell if this is Zero Jest. Welcome to welcome to the party. Thank you for your viewership and your support. Welcome. Um, uh, so right. Okay. So now we have like blit text, and now I think I'll just do blit frame separately. Or I could just. No, I'll just do it separately. Def blit frame. So length cx cy. So do I want to use the same cx cy as the other? Yeah. No, I should do this inside blit text. Uh, I think a lot of people are home, probably being captain. What's the question? Or what? Is there anyone home? I think there are very many homes across the world, and in very many of those homes there are people. If that answers your question. Um, yeah, no, I don't feel like I don't feel like punching in new values for cxcy, so I'm just going to use the old cxcy. So I'm actually just going to say, well, okay, I guess this could be where I separate blit text and like blit text character and blit text action. Uh, uh, hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I guess because this is fairly straightforward. Uh, so yeah, blit text char char and blit text action. All right, so before we blit for the characters, we have to blit the background first, because the background will be the background will be underneath the characters, and blitting just always draws on top. So um, so I really should make a fact specific for this game, because everyone asks the exact same questions. Um, I want to add character customization, but I don't have plans for it yet, is all I'm really going to say on that topic, because gosh, have I answered that question a lot. Oh, thank you, Vorless. um, uh, uh, Alright, so yeah. So I guess I have to do this dist thing twice. So dist 0 Yeah, because I have to do it once and then reset it. So for C for I. Oh, actually no, I don't have to because I'm this time I have an iterator. I don't have to just go by character. So for I in oh also I guess I don't really have to use it at all. Uh, um, what? Do you feel alone that you so? I don't know what you're saying, being captain, but I hope it's suitable. Um, my borderless. You're amazing. Thank you. um, all right. So for, huh? Actually, no. I guess I can do this all together. Yeah. So I might just readapt this. So for I in len string or range, for I in range, uh, len string. Oh wait no, enumerate, right? Enumerates the thingy here, right? So for I c in enumerate string, I think was how I was told I should be doing this stuff. So for I c in enumerate string, uh, okay, so instead of doing dist, I'll do offset. Offset. Yeah. I'll do this up here, and then um, yeah, I don't mind like horse ebook stuff as long as it's on the up and up, but like that is a really good way to get banned being captain is just by letting yourself get out of hand with that sort of thing. Thank you, Roadless. Uh, so offset, yeah, right. Okay, so now instead of looping over C, let's oh, actually, and before we even do this loop, let's blit. Oh yeah, so uh, global. What did I call it? Act frame. Act frame. Uh, L. Hey. Oh, JF Bureau Music. Welcome. How's it going? How's it? Uh, how are you? Welcome to the stream. um, so we are blitting text with a. Well, okay. So we're currently blitting text, but we're blitting it. We're going to be blitting it even better with a nice background and whatnot. Uh, so so just being a little interesting right now. Anyways, yeah, what are we going to do here? So so the first thing we have to do, I guess we can do this in order. So the first thing we have to do is blit. So graphics dot blit. What are we doing? So first we're blitting actframe L, and we're going to blit it where pygame dot rect. So what is the dist plus? Oh, so offset plus cx. -5 or minus oh yeah, so act frame L and global act frame width, I think was the other one. Hey Tom, how's it going? Welcome. How's it going? I don't know why I keep saying it's like one of my filler phrases and accidentally I say it like a million times. I think because stream delay, I never get a response when I say it, and like my brain doesn't know how to process that exactly. I don't know. I apologize. I don't. But yes. um, what am I doing? uh, oh, I guess I should keep track of the frame height too. So act frame height. Yeah. Ugh. Anyways. So act frame width. Act frame height equals. What is equal? 46, I think. All right, so yeah, so act frame width, global act frame height, and right, yeah, because we need to split it by act frame height, I guess. Or actually, wait, no, first by act frame width, then by act frame height. Yeah, act frame height. Whoops, not space, underscore height. All right. And then wait, we need more arguments, right? Or is that all? Area? Yeah, no, the full area. Yeah, alright. Cool. Now what? Who's my favorite actor? Favorite actor? Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite actor? The first person that came to mind was Idris Elba, but I don't know that he's necessarily my favorite. He's the first one I thought of. I like him. I really enjoyed his work in Luther, and I've started watching The Wire, although I've only made it through the first season, and I don't know. I've also seen him in stuff that I wasn't enthusiastic about, but whatever. I mean, no one hits it out of the park with every swing. So, all right. So now, So now that we're iterating and stuff, oh right. So dist used to be a thing, but now it's actually dist is offset plus font width. Font width times I is the new dist. So that, were there any other places I was referencing dist? No, I think that was the only one. But, oh yeah, and so I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to do dist. Sorry. Copy this, and we do have to blit twice though, because we have to blit very similarly. We don't need to blit an area for this one. We can blit the whole thing. But what we have to do is oh, right. No, actually, no, we can't just. Oh wait, I'm missing an argument here, aren't I? Yes, I'm missing an argument. I'm missing the height argument, because I actually have to do. Oh man, so this is funny. Wait, sorry, I haven't been paying close attention to chat. Yeah, Aaron, sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat, but I felt bad about yesterday too. Thank you for coming back. I would have been sad if I hadn't seen you again. Um, I I think it was. I don't know. I'm guessing you weren't here for it, but I like immediately after all of that, I spent like 5 minutes talking to the camera just about how bad I felt and like how I'm trying to get better as a moderator, but I'm not very good at it yet. And I'm sorry for when I'm bad at it, because it happens frequently. Like it's, I don't know, at least like once every few weeks I have like an incident where I like just moderate very poorly, and so I'm sorry that happened yesterday. So uh, welcome back. It's good to see you. Um, so what am I doing? Yeah. Oh right. No, I have to change. I have to change the blit height. So I guess I'm just gonna like so f I'll just call it fh offset frame height offset equals act frame height. Act frame height. What is it? It's act frame height minus font dot height divided by 2. This is how much we have to offset the height of the frame so that it lines up with the you have like an army of robots there. You could take over all of Twitch. I should probably make this an int, right? Wait, what are you complaining about? Oh, because it's never used. Anyways. So right, I'm still missing a term from this blit thing, right? Or yeah, I'm specifically missing cy minus fh offset, and then I have to do it again here. So because it's not just cy, it's cy minus fh offset. This might work. Oh, except it's not font.ping, it's not font.ping, it's frame act act frame m and and it's not font width and font height, it's act frame width. No, it's not even act frame width. It is font width. It's not. But it's act frame height. It's the littlest features that always require like a surprising amount of effort in order to affect. For bots, I just hold bots to the same standard as humans is all. So yeah, as long as bots like obey the chat rules, then that's fine. um, so and then we had the closing frame. So last but not least, yeah, whatever. It'll just be like this one. It'll be a lot like this one, except slightly different, because it will. So instead of offset plus cx, it'll just be offset. Oh, and I'm using offset wrong, because it's actually supposed to be all this stuff minus offset, because offset used to be negative, but now offset is positive. So yeah, it has to be this business minus offset. So that's a slight difference, and that's the same here too. So it's all that stuff minus offset. So all this stuff minus offset, and then down here we just get to use offset because that's convenient, or offset plus cx, and we don't have to subtract frame width anymore. I don't know, that could work. Let's see what this does. Should I just run it? Oh no, I'm not using. Oh right, because I changed the name of blit text and I haven't changed the implementation of it. So wait, yeah, right here, for example. So this is blit text char. This is blit text char. This is blit text. Wait, is that true? No, I have that exactly backwards. Those are blit text actions. These ones are blit text char. Y'all. So blit text action. And I guess I don't need to pass in font action and font char anymore. But whatever. I'm guessing we'll get errors on this one, but whatever. I'm gonna just give it a shot, see how it goes. All right, what are we gonna get? Come on, event. Come on, event. Don't leave me hanging. Hey, look at that. I think that just worked. Oh, except I'm blitting the left frame on the end, so it's like it's a little bit whatever. But other than that, that like kind of worked, kind of mostly, basically. Hold on, let me fix that one little bit, and then yeah, I mean I don't know, that's pretty working, pretty pretty actual, pretty much what I was expecting. Yeah, so the game that I'm working on, uh, JF Burrell Music, is the thing that you see on the bottom of the screen down there is like the those are like the visuals for it. It's still like a work in progress. So like the actual like game itself is happening in a different chat channel. I assume you were asking about what I'm making. If you're asking about like what one of the other people are making, then oh, Burrell. Sorry about that. Uh, right. So yeah. So the text portion of the game is happening in another chat channel. It's a little like I really haven't brought it all together yet because like I put together the chat version and it's just a very simple little game, little multiplayer game, and I've started working on the visuals, which are you know in varying states of working, and yeah, what I haven't really done yet is like bring it all together yet, because eventually it's going to take place not in this other separate chat channel, but in the main chat channel, and it'll be like I've been calling it like a side quest for the stream, like basically a game that we play during the stream. Uh, it won't be like the focus of the stream, but it'll just be happening, and it'll be occupying that space in the bottom of the screen, and I want to make more art for it and make more quests, and it's also interactive and live in its interactivity in that like I kind of like a tabletop role playing game. Like I have a little like dungeon master control panel where I can like dictate the game as we play. I guess I don't know. Um, so yeah, right now oh yeah, I'm gonna rerun the script because did I just fix? Oh wait, hold on, cancel. Yeah, I just fixed the so yeah, the very simple text game that's running on the other channel, it runs on like the input is based on action commands, and so what I'm setting up now is this text that appears up here. These are the action commands. I don't want them only shown through. Please, okay. So one thing I'm inclined to point out is that this is not a collaborative project. It's a multiplayer game, so I invite everyone to play it, but it's not a collaborative project. I'm working on this independently, so um, I'm basically actively avoiding anything that a person would say in chat. So I do sometimes do collaborative projects. So if you'd like to take part, if you'd like to participate in one of those, like follow me on Twitter because I'll let you know when one of those is coming up. It's at srsly_bz is my Twitter handle, and yeah, that way you can find out when it's coming up, when those are coming up, and how you can participate. Uh, so, all right, so the frames are technically working, but I think I made them too transparent because I'm looking at it on my other monitor and it doesn't really help that much. Like now you can see that there's like a light border, and you guys probably noticed this immediately, but I can't really see it very well because like the stuff that shows up on the bottom of the screen there doesn't actually show up on my screen. It only shows through OBS. So yeah, I think the obvious next step is I need to raise that opacity a little bit. So let's go back to this. Let's yeah. So deselect. Let's select exactly all of this inner frame. Actually, no. I guess I can do this here. I don't need to re-export or whatever the assets or whatever. I do need to hold on. Deselect that file. Open. I still need. Yeah, I need to do the left and the right frame. So yeah, what I do need to do is to um, um, how do you how does your bot choose what to? Oh, is it based on like smarter child stuff, like the stuff we were talking about the other day? Um, all right, so yeah, what color is this? Because it just needs to be way more opaque. Like, huh? That has some alpha to it, but apparently it just needs a lot more. I don't want it to be 100% opaque, but apparently it needs to be a lot more opaque than it was before. So let's try that, I guess. Spill that. Hopefully this works. If I'm introducing seams. Oh yeah, I probably am. Hold on. Wait, let's undo that. Undo that. I said undo that. Let's yeah, hold on. Let's change the spill paint to hard edges. Hopefully that'll work better. Alright, save these. Save. 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 Alright, now, yeah, let's see how that goes. That should be a little more opaque. And, because I mean, I wanted a little bit of translucency just so it doesn't completely clobber what it's on top of, but I did not want nearly as much transparency as I'm seeing. Oh, wait. Is it giving any transparency? Yeah, no. Is it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Hold on, I can't really tell on the other stream. Okay, yeah. Wait, is it? I think it might not. I think it might just be flat. Previously I think it was just flat transparent. Now I think it's just like flat opaque. So I guess this blitting can handle alpha, but only like in an either or sort of case. I don't think it can handle degrees of alpha. Oh no, it is. It is actually. Uh, oh, but my chroma key is probably what's doing it. It's probably that like the level of transparency just falls on either side of the chroma key, and so it's either entirely transparent. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. So maybe I should just make it. Maybe I should just make it opaque. Maybe I shouldn't bother trying to make it like slightly transparent. Hold on, I'm gonna look at it on my other monitor real quick and and just see how I feel about it. Yeah, because I think all the transparency is really doing is just making it get tinged slightly pink, which which is funny because I mean we all know why that's happening. So yeah, I'll probably just make it flat, opaque instead. And I don't know, maybe I'll make it like bluish or something. I don't know, why not? Yeah, right. That's actually not how the chroma key works, but I mean it's similar to how the chroma key works. Because like chroma key has a degree to which it can blend, but it's just not that precise, right? So yeah. Yep. um, all right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go just flat opaque and then slightly blue. All right, so all of the oops, not the value, all of the alpha. Although I will lighten it up slightly because it was supposed to be lighter when it was gonna be opaque. So I guess it doesn't have to be too light because it is a light font, so something like that could be good. Yeah. Alright, and then, yeah, let's make it bluish too-ish. Select all, new layer. Because there's no hue, right? So I can't, because there's no hue, I can't just increase the saturation because there's zero. There's nothing to saturate. Alright, so I have to add in some layer of whatever. We're on track, you guys. Yeah. Nice. Um, wait, what am I doing? No, I'm trying to. Right, yeah, tint. Just tint. Ever so slightly. Just so that. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Wait, so orange. Yeah, orange and blue are kind of like opposite ish colors, kind of. So, is that too on the nose, though? I use a lot of blue. I guess I could go. Yes, I'll go slightly turquoise. I don't know. Just for kicks. I use a lot of blue, though. Whatever. Alright, so spill. I'm just going to do a very light dusting of blue. Just so that there's some hue added to it, like any hue added to it. Then I can saturate it to amp up the hue. Yeah. Alright, and so then adjustment, hue, saturation. Alright, so now if I bump up the saturation, yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for. Pretty close anyways. Alright, so extra 200 saturation. Adjustments. Okay. Oh, whoops, I accidentally hit the corners. That's probably fine though. Hue saturation. I'll just snipe the corners back to translucent. Or transparent. Pow. I said pow. Pow. See? Oh, hardness, yeah. Right, okay. Pow. 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 What the? Why is this? I put the hardness up to 100. I feel like it should just nuke it in one click, but no. Apparently not. Whatever. I guess the eraser tool doesn't work like the pencil tool. Apparently just can't. Did I sound very authoritative? What was it about my... Was it... for the art, I'm just using paint.net. For the game itself, I'm using Spider, spelled with a Y, SPYDER. Alright, so... Oh yeah, now let's merge these. Oh. Huh. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, merge. Merge. I might want to shift the hue a little bit. I think I might be... Whoa. Oh, cool. I can I can go insane with the saturation if I wanted to. I feel like this just might be a little too greenish. I think I wanted to go like slightly less greenish. So like, yeah, just a little bit like that. And heck, might as well make it a little more saturated. Because why not? Flat gray colors are boring, so yeah, let's do that. Alright, so yeah, last step. Adjustments, hue and saturation. Cool. Adjustments, hue and saturation. Cool. Alright, now let's save these. Save. Alright, so yeah. So now we'll just have like flat backgrounds for our action whatevers. But they won't be quite as boring, because they'll be slightly bluish tinted, so hopefully that'll look less bleh. Let's see. Let's find out. Pixel. Yeah, I don't do pixel art. I was considering doing pixel art, and then I was like, I'm not good at pixel art. Not to imply that I'm good at art, but like, I don't know. I just figured there's like there's no point in trying to force it really. Like I should just go with what I'm least bad at, I guess. Is what I decided at a certain point. So that still looks really gray and ugly to me. So I guess I should go darker because, yeah, so I'm gonna go darker and probably even more saturated. So, brightness, no, not brightness, contrast. Adjustments. Actually, yeah, I guess I could do brightness contrast. Because let's bump up the contrast a bit. Because I think we kind of washed it out a little bit with the other stuff that we were doing. And then we can drop down the brightness a little bit. More contrast. Lots of contrast. Uh, yeah, something like that. Adjustments, brightness, contrast. Yeah. Adjustments, brightness, contrast. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the hue again. Except this time I don't want to shift the hue. Or sorry, not the hue, but the saturation again. Blue. All the blue. So blue, not that blue. Maybe this blue, but then a little darker. Maybe more blue. Yeah. Might as well make it really pop. I use a lot of blue. Whatever. I use a lot of blue. Yeah. I guess I could do this per backgrounds. Like I can make the frame part of the background set, so that way when we load in a new background, we load in different frame colors, and so like if the background is warm colors, we could use cool colors for the frame, and vice versa. Possibly. I mean, that's an option. Alright. Oh, thank you. Thank you, C's. Oh, yeah, thank you. Hey, Vuki, how's it going? Do you have to type the word or the whole thing? Yeah, the actions include the action command. So, yeah, so they're basically hashtags. And so in order to trigger the action, you have to type in the hashtag, or the like the hash character, the number sign. I think we decided to call it yesterday. Did I save these? I think I saved these. All right, let's try this. Sorry, I was doing really poorly with chat yesterday, and I'm doing it really poorly with chat again today. I think my tiredness levels are related to like how good I am at keeping up with chat. Like I literally like if I start to feel a little bit of a drag, like my I just zone out, I think, is what happened. It's like what happened in the middle of that sentence. I just like completely like my brain just stops processing. It just goes into low power mode. Alright, so that's like legible. And probably good enough for now. I might do that thing I was saying about how I might make the frame I might recolor the frame based on the background, so that way like we're in a really, the mountains are all very like reddish in tone. And then so we can use like the teal color, like the dark teal, in order to make it really pop. And then if we go into a jungle where everything's like greenish and like a jungle with like some sort of like tropical lagoon sort of thing, we could, if everything's all teal, then we can make the frame reddish in tone, so it still pops, stuff like that. So yeah, some of those types of features, not that specific feature, because I don't think we need to do that yet. It's not urgent, but some of those types of features are some of the stuff that I want to do today. So for example, actually hold on, I need to look at that on my other monitor real quick, because I think I might have slightly overdone it with the contrast. I think I might. Hold on, let me take a closer look. Sorry, I'm off camera, but I haven't really gone anywhere. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I might actually dial down the font a little bit. Hold on. I'm just huh. Yeah. I don't know. Cause like the thing that's striking me of looking at it now is that the text really, it doesn't sit at all like in the same scene. Like it looks like it looks like the whole scene is there, and then like these are two like little stickers that have just been like stuck on the top of it. Like they don't like just I was bumping up the contrast. No, you know what it is, I think? It's because I made it really high contrast because before I planned on having the background frame, and now that I have the background frame, I think it's too much contrast. I think like maybe if I had gotten the transparency to work, like if I had thought that one through and like the transparency had worked better, then maybe that would have been the right level of contrast. But I think I'm tempted to just like knock down the contrast on the font now, because I I don't know. I'm hoping if I do that it'll sit better. So let's yeah, select all adjustments. What am I gonna do? Brightness contrast, I guess. Yeah. So no, not this way. Actually, the other way. Bump up the brightness and bump down the contrast. More brightness, less contrast. Yeah, because like I don't think we need like those lines to be as dark. It's like, yeah, so if before it was like, yeah, that was way dark, and now I don't know. I might undo this immediately, but I just want to see what it looks like. So let's try rerunning that. And then I might have gone overboard with all of the contrast on the frame too. I might want to dial that back as well. Let's find out. So that might have gone too far. I might have gone too far with that. So I might dial that back in the other direction. So basically, like when I'm tweaking stuff like this, I kind of like to go a little bit to extremes. Hey, if Dogland, how's it going? Oh yeah, it's a transparent. Yeah, right. Because it was chroma key. Instead of yeah, like the way that I was filtering out the pink color, like I don't know. It's not it has blending, but it's like the blending isn't so sophisticated that it can actually like it doesn't remove all red tones. So like yeah, no, it was kind of a flawed precept. But all right, actually that is better. I think. Hold on, I need to look at my other monitor. But yeah, actually I do like that. So now I'm just gonna dial the frame back slightly, and I think we're actually good. Yeah. Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say, like, when I'm trying to like tune things like this, I like to go to kind of to extremes because like if you like nudge something in a direction and it's not quite there yet, and you nudge it again and it's not quite there yet, you can like nudge it forever. And like if you just keep nudging, like if what you really want is actually a radical change, like it's going to take you forever to get there just by nudging it. So like I tend to try and like jump to extremes because then you at least you have like the boundary, you know, like what's too far in either direction, and then you can kind of just like work your way in. And it's I don't know, I feel like that tends to get me results faster. So that was kind of why, like even with this, which I do like, I think I'm still going to tone it back a little bit because I think it was a little excessive what we did. So for example, a little more contrast, not much, and then a little more brightness or less brightness. Actually, hold on. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah. So wait, brightness contrast. So it's 40 and 52. So let's try like 37 and like 50. Yeah, because it was really close. Okay, and then these again, just slightly too sharp. So adjustments, brightness contrast. No, not. They were not that far off. Hold on, go back to 0, please. So, yeah, just slightly less contrast and a little more brightness. Just a little less contrast. All right, yeah. I think that's probably correct. Yeah, that's probably correct. All right, so now let's do it here. Brightness contrast. Yep. Adjustments, brightness contrast. Yep. All right. Save this. I think this will probably be good to go. I'll probably move on to the next thing. Now that we have this, whatever. Shane Dublin, how's it going? Yeah, Bing Captain was here. The whole gang showed up. All right, so, huh. Yeah, no, sorry, I was just thinking about stuff and whatnot. All right, yeah, okay. One more time. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be fine, but I'm just gonna go look on my other monitor once it shows up one last time. Pretty sure this is fine, but there's only one way to be super sure. Climb, shake, and yeah. All right. Yes, I think I think like the whole contrast of like the whole scene is now in like the right family of like contrast levels. Um, so cool. The of course the like the character text is still really dark. It still has that dark contrast, but since it's much smaller, like that it needs like that level of contrast in order to read. Otherwise, it like because it's smaller, it reads as less contrast than it would have at a bigger size, despite the fact that the character text and the action text came from the same raw files. Um, um, so what now? Um, uh, oh yeah, I was thinking I might convert save data to something a little more sophisticated. I don't know what though is the thing. I know I want to change save data. I just don't know what I want to change it to necessarily. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Oh, hmm. Sorry. um, yeah. So I think I'm gonna add accessories, maybe, or like, wait, who said items earlier? Because uh, I mean, items might be an accurate way to describe it, or equipment or something. So right, so what I'm actually going to add is the badge that I've been saying that I was going to add for people because I've been saying I'm going to add this badge, so I should implement it at some point so that I can actually add it as advertised. But yeah, I think I'm going to implement it in a way that if I get character customization working, I can like extend it so that it I can do more with character customization more than just the simple badge. So how's this going to work? Uh, yeah, how is this going to work? Just one thing, where am I going to put a badge on these characters? I guess I could put it like on their shoulder, on their shoulder, so that it's like it. I don't know, because that's kind of like neutral space, right? That's happening right here. Like, there's not much going on right there, so it wouldn't cover up much if it was just like it might cover up the tail of their hat, but other than that, Friendly, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome to the stream. Um, so yeah, I can figure this out too. Wow. Actually, at this level of detail, I might, I might basically have to start doing pixel art for some of these things, just because of like the scale of it. All right, new follower. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but SNKYJ. Welcome to the party. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Hey. So what? Yeah, I guess I'll start. I'll make the change to player data first, and then and then um and then I'll add the actual asset itself. All right, so move that away for a moment, and then so for starters, what are we gonna do? Yeah, so for starters, players are just a number right now. All that is actually saved in data is the number of experience points. Uh, oh, and the way I'm handling data saves, like, I might want to use like a separate file for, like, yeah, because like I save data constantly so that if anything goes wrong, uh, points are preserved. Like you don't actually lose experience. Um, but I don't need to resave item data, like ever. I actually never have to save item data. So yeah, I might house that as like a separate file. I guess I don't know. Makes enough sense, I guess. Maybe I don't know. But yeah. Either way, I'm gonna I need to add in like a new idea of I think an item or like I won't call it an item because actually like it could be a lot of different things. So I might call it like a bonus or something. So let's I don't know. I might change my mine later, but let's call it like a bonus for now. So bonus is going to have a few things. It's going to have a visual representation. It might have two frames of visual representation because it might also be animated. Like something like a badge is like a solid object, and that's not going to have multiple frames of animation probably. I mean, I don't know. I could give it multiple frames if I felt like it. I could like twinkle or something. But no, I think it's probably going to be mostly fixed. But cool. All right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I hope to see you again sometime. Thank you again for the follow. Uh, uh, yeah. So I'll set up two frames of animation and then some. Yeah, some won't. So maybe I should indicate whether they're animated. Or just use the same file twice if they're not. Yeah, whatever. So I'll call it like frame 1 equals nothing, kind of. I don't know. frame 2 equals nothing. Name. Do I need names for the objects? Not really, because they'll just be. We'll keep track of them based on their name. Oh yeah, all right. So the other thing is that I'll probably want to set up a folder structure for this stuff because events. Events still have like this remnant folder structure where they all have like individual folders. Because back in the day, events were actually going to have their own art assets associated with them. Back in the day, and that is no longer the case. But items will have their own, or bonuses will have their own art associated with them. So let's make a new folder for bonuses, I guess. Boni. Is that a word? Boni. Anyways. So yeah, right, I guess new folder, what, I've been calling this the hipster badge because it's for the people who played the game before it was cool, but I don't think I actually want to call it that. I mean, it's not going to actually, I don't think the text will ever show up in game really, but I just don't want to actually call it that. So I'll call it alpha badge or something like that. That name is slightly less laughable. Alright, so alpha badge will have, so it has to have art here, and it has to have like, oh yeah, it has to have like information about placement. So yeah, so I'll just keep like a text document. It has to, so the placement information will be like where, so the items are represented visually, or the bonuses are represented visually as like something that the character carries or something that the character wears, or like, I mean, the reason I'm putting in like animations is because like maybe it's a little dragon that flies behind the character or something. You know, it could be anything really. And maybe the character's on fire. No, I don't, that would be weird. But like, yeah, basically I want the system to be adaptable. And then like, yeah, so whatever these art elements are that we're yes. Hey man, how's it going? I Yeah, sure. um so oh, are you asking if I'm gonna make fun of you again? I won't make fun of you if that's what you're asking. Actually, I can't make that promise. I can never make that promise. But yeah, totally safe. So, yeah, data, whatever. I think it's just gonna, so this will just keep information about like what are the dimensions, Actually, can I get the dimensions of a surface from Pygame? That'd be convenient. Because then I could just stop keeping track of all these extra dimensions. Uh, please? Surface. Oh, yeah, get width gets get height. Alright. So maybe I should be using that more than I keep saving these extra like width and height whatevers. Uh, um, all right, so I'll only keep track of the position. I won't keep track of the height and the width because I should probably be doing it the Pygame way. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So so I don't know what the placement's gonna be. I mean, I could guess based on it's like, where is my cursor now? My cursor is at like 1622, 1620. I think it'll probably be positioned like right around like this area here. So it'll kind of look like it's resting on it, like, I don't know, kind of like just sitting on their shoulder kind of thing. Kind of like cartoonishly pinned to their shoulder, but oversized a little bit. I just don't want to cover the face too much, so I don't know. Let's call it like 16 by 20 or 16 by 21, probably. It's a good range. Maybe 15 by 21. Yeah, I'll call it 15 by 21. So 15 by 21. Save that. That'll be the placement of the badge, and then oh, actually no, I guess I don't really. Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say I guess I don't really need to. Huh. I don't really need to keep the placement information if I just made these images as big as the frame. But then I'm actually not 100% that I don't want to exceed the boundaries of the frame. Like I might actually want to like make a helm or something that like is way, or like a headdress of some sort that's like way bigger than the this actual frame itself. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. I can always change my mind or like change course as I need to. It's going pretty well. It's getting pretty close to playable. I mean, most of the features I'm adding at this point are not like necessary features. They're just like features to make it more diverse and more interesting. Like I want to add in more character art at some point. I want to add in I'm kind of adding in character art now, kind of. I want to add in more prescripted events so that there's more variety even when I'm not running the show, and also more backgrounds and stuff like that. And then so there's some like tech considerations there, because like if I have more backgrounds, I need to think about how to change between backgrounds, and I might want to do like stuff like event groupings so that you don't get like mismatched events based on your what like scenery or locale you're at. So yeah, there are some things to consider, but I think we're making steady progress, so I feel good about it. Uh, so yeah, I'll go with this approach for now, and I might want to change it at some point, but whatever. All right, I don't actually have the images yet. Oh yeah, right. So bonus. Okay. So CX equals 0 for starters. I guess CY equals 0. Do I need anything else? Not really. Um, yeah. All right. So I should keep track of bonuses now, I suppose. Kind of like how I keep track of events. So I guess I can go like, what is Actster? What does this ever get used for? Anything? Anything ever? Nothing ever? Yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound like a real thing. I'll probably get rid of that. Can't think of a reason I would need it. Alright, so let's, so bonuses equals dict, and then oh, so wait, oh, okay, so bonus, or like bond list equals os dot lister bonuses, and then yeah, and then bonuses equals that, and then for, I'm just copying the same model. Let him in. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing well. We're chugging away at some of the I've been saying the last few features for like ever, but like some more features I'll say at this point. Some more features for Journey, or for side quests. Um, I still need to come up with a new name for the narrator character, but that's like a small thing. That's just been like chewing at the back of my mind. I'll think of it eventually. Right, so I'm finally adding in that hipster badge, or I've been started calling it the alpha badge. Gherkin Brochin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your viewership and your support. um, so for I in oh yeah, so actually for so what is it for I bon in enumerate, if dog then showed me this one recently, and it's way better than how I used to be doing it. Range len. So bon list. Alright, so oh yeah, alright, so yeah, like before, fname equals event bon data, or no, bon events, yeah, bon data, and then so if it exists, then with it open, yeah, I now this project, like, you can tell the age of, like, you can tell what order I implemented features on this project, because half the features now use enumerate, and half the features, like the core old features, use range len. Yeah. So yeah, it is really handy. What's as someone who like loops over everything like constantly, it's just really convenient. Like, oh gosh, I do gross things with indexes when left to my own devices. So lines, yeah, this is, I mean, like, I'm following basically the same, oh, I was putting it on new line character before. That's interesting. What if, so lines, equals string dot split. Wait, I don't know why I do string dot split instead of just p data dot read dot split. Does that work? Is it that doesn't work? Is that why I don't do that? Split on space character. And so then oh yeah, so then bonuses index I, wait, I? Huh. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that. This time it's bonuses index bonus, or bon, because I want bonuses to go by name, not by index. Events go by index because they should be a list. They don't really need to be a dictionary, because I want them indexed so that I can like pick one at random. Whatever. I think that was left over from when I used to do it a different way. Yeah, I knew I knew very little Python when I started this project, so I it's like a it's like a living record of my improvement with using the language, and I kind of came to terms with that from the outset. um, but yeah, no. If anyone else read this, they would probably be aghast. All right, so bonuses, bon, dot. Oh yeah, right. So I want to load in the art too. So yeah, right. So before I'll just do the data first. So bon dot cx equals what did I call it? Lines index 0 and bonuses bon dot cy equals lines index 1. And oh yeah, no, I don't like docs. Docs are for people who like reading. Docs are for literate people. I mean the game is a text adventure game, so the game is a doc. Excuse me. Soda. I think I'm on my third soda. I think that was my third soda. It might have been my second. No, it's probably my third. But I got very little sleep last night. Is my excuse for the fact that I'm going to be chain chugging sodas all day, and half of the night too. Miniman. Miniman hacks using entirely Miniman hacks entirely using visual editors. No text involved. Yeah, it's in the archives. If you watch yesterday's stream and you skipped like the 15th hour, like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh gosh, like it's one of those situations where like I can vaguely recall roughly how it went, and I remember enough to recall that it did not go well. Oof. All right, so now we also need yeah. So now so all right. So now fname equals event spawn frame 1 and frame 2. Frame 1 dot not dot text dot ping. Frame 1 dot ping, and so now if whatever if whatever wait, no, not open. If it exists, then we say bonuses bon dot. Wait, I didn't make bonuses bon a new bonus yet. So right, I have to do that first. So bonuses bon equals bonus. Right? That's the first thing. First things first. I'm the realist. Sorry. Oh, I have tomato juice. I have like potions and elixirs here. I have my bottle of water, of course. I have tomato juice. I have different types of soda. I'm like, if I'm gonna do 30 hours in 2 days, I'm going to need a lot of chemical support on this one. So, oh. Oh yeah, later, man. Whatever happened to your bot? Did you ever figure it out? Hey, Kian Sleeky, welcome. Yeah, so the game is kind of like what's going on down there, sort of a little bit, and then it's going to be a game for the stream. I'm calling it like a side quest for the stream, but right now it's actually taking place in another chat channel because it's still in development and it's very spammy and like a lot of stuff is still going